Okay. As you begin your journey to the Mountains of Accent, a strange yet familiar creature blocks your way. Oh god, no. Okay, hold on. I need a special voice for this one.
Hail, travelers, do not wander any further.
A unicorn, they're real!
I bet you say that to all the fantasy creatures.
Why do you want to stop us? We must prevent the Paper Knight from destroying Papyrus and Zeroth.
I'm well aware of your mission, and will help you in every way. But I must ask you to not follow this road. Paper Knight has malformed the creatures ahead, and they've grown in power. You must use an alternate route.
Like a secret passage?
Exactly.
We're new here. We don't know any secret passages.
There's one way, but it's very dangerous. The Temple of Broken Balance has a back door leading to the Mountains of Accent.
Oh, just add it to our map, and we'll get through it.
Be warned. Something ancient has awakened there. Something that even I don't have knowledge of.
The unicorn uses its horn to draw the location of the Temple of Broken Balance on your map. You are now ready to go. You now have the location of the Temple of Broken Balance. The stories say that something ancient and evil lurks there. It has been gathering strength and aims to take over Zeroth. Hopefully, it's not very active yet. You're the DM. Don't you have any control over these matters? This is part of a very old campaign world. Sometimes things start to live their own lives in the pages of long-forgotten adventure modules. And not all of these places were designed by me. Travel to the temple. Yay! This is a long quest. Okay, hey, I found a war axe. That was not what I expected, but still. Okay. Well, this is a place. Quests. Oh, nice minimalistic design. Something you did before the invention of pen and paper. I didn't create this place. It seems that the system has gone rogue and created this place on its own. Uh-oh, this is deep. Anyway, the description goes as follows. You enter this very old and primitive world of creatures that only a few Paperians have seen. Weird sounds and screams echo from ahead. Somewhere, there's a passage to the Mountains of Accent. And we get Mystic's robes. Hey, that's exactly what I've been looking for. There hasn't been a whole lot of, like, good arms or equipment, really, for casters in this game. They don't really need it, but still. But yes, we've now gone rogue. Okay, dungeon. Clear dungeon and continue the quest. Find a way to the Mountains of Accent. Continue. So, dungeon crawl. It's been a while since we've done one of these. I would actually love to play like a roguelike that plays kind of like this, where it's just, you know, a turn-based dungeon crawler with a turn-based battle system. It'd be like the ultimate time-wasting game, but still. Okay, the former use of this room is hard to determine. Now it's filled with trash, waste, and bones. Yeah, this is definitely rogue. That's great. At the center of this floor, at the center of the floor of this room, you notice a deep crater, as if something has forcefully exploded here. Wait, I gotta go back for a second. Oh, I thought I saw a shop. Oh, continue. Yeah, I thought I saw something saying that I could go shopping here. Oh, this reminds me of something. 4 crude chairs are arranged in a circle at the center of the room. At the center is a fire pit, and a group of monsters roast pieces of meat on it. The monsters spot you and attack. Broken Balance. What's this one do? Players attack with minus 50% damage, and enemies attack with 50% more damage. Son of a bitch, this is gonna suck. Oh, these things are tough, too. Alright, whatever. Have I played the new Vagante update? Not yet! I was planning on doing that today if I had the time. I just haven't gotten there yet. Tales of Maj'Eyal is still around. It's true. Part of the reason why I don't play Maj'Eyal is purely because I'm an incredibly shallow dude, and that game does not look good. I wish it did. Neo Scavenger is actually one that I would like to cover at some point. I think Neo Scavenger actually has a really good visual style from what I remember. Now, in retrospect, I probably shouldn't be using all of my energy here. Yeah, probably not. The only person that should be casting spells really is the cleric and the mage, just because the mage has has recovering stats. Ugh. Okay, well, either way, I forgot about something. We got that. Carefully move further into the room. At the center of the room, you see a small puddle. The water seems very clear and has a magical glow. Drink it! And we can feel our bodies mending. And in this room, you see a 2-foot-high barricade cutting this room in half. The barricade is made of anything one can find from the dungeon. Rocks, armor pieces, dirt. And in the trash, you find something. We found a health potion. Cool. Okay, so I want to go to... Here we go. Energy Scarab. I want to equip the Energy Scarab on the Cleric. Actually, you know what? We want to probably have the Ring of Mind? What's Mind useful for? Intellect and Willpower. You know, I don't think I need that as much. Where is the... Yeah, I probably don't need Mind that much. There we go. Okay. Well, let's finish this dungeon, and then we can switch things around for the time being. Okay. Let's get up here. A gust of chilly air welcomes you to this empty room. The floor is slippery from frost. Suddenly, a swirling portal appears in the center of the room, and a group of monsters jump out of it. Broken balance. Here's the question. Do I get the bonus, or do they? Damn it. It looks like very consistently these guys are going to do more damage to me, and vice versa. Okay, so... we're running at a bit of a deficit as far as mana and stuff like that goes. The wizard obviously can do whatever the heck he wants, but the rest of my characters are going to have to be kind of limited here. I'm just going to keep her in shield maiden mode until we got more energy. Okay, let's just beat them up. I'll use abilities when I need to, but since this is a protracted dungeon, we have no way of resting, which is kind of unfortunate, honestly. Yeah, I like it how the Y is considered a sword for these guys. The fire damage still does a fair amount, so I guess the 50% damage only matters for summon the demon. The 50% damage only matters for the like physical attacks. Interestingly enough, let's just keep shield maiden in this. Oh, you know what? After this, we're gonna save and quit out and see if I can buy that table that increases that move. Let's heal him up. Because that would really boost up my sustainability. I don't remember what the like offset was. Like I know it's either that or something that's actually really good, so that's part of the reason why I hadn't gotten it yet. I think. I just don't remember what the differences were. Okay, either way, Cleric gets 25 energy at the end of every battle, which is really good. Okay, so let's save and exit out. Go to the game room. Okay. Right. Better item drops or health and energy. Apparently I don't even have enough money for it, so let's go back to this. And let's keep going. Okay, continue. You enter a very warm room filled with steam. Low stone benches line the walls, and at the very end of one bench is a pile of clean towels. Suddenly, a stream of molten lava falls on you from the ceiling. You know, that would just flat out kill somebody. As you move further into the room, a bit too late, you notice the room is occupied. Monsters attack, and we start on fire. Oh, that's obnoxious. Can you get more energy with my cleric passive skills? It's true, the only problem with that is, it doesn't actually get the cleric any energy back. It'd be really useful if it was, if it worked that way, though. Anyway, I will definitely be using that cleric passive, though. So we're probably going to start with Purge. And you know what? We're actually not doing terrible as far as energy goes. So I think we're in a good position here. Well, we have sort of infinite fireballs. It's not great, but it's fine. And we can do some damage here. I'll put her back to Shield Maiden time. And once I can get up to 200, gold, we'll go back and switch the tables out. Because that way, I can actually turn the rogue into the party healer, just because they can just shield action forever. In fact, I think that's for everybody. So that could actually be quite useful. Okay, that was not nearly enough, though. Well, let's keep going. A bit too late, you notice there are monsters. I really wish there were different enemies in here. That's the one thing I don't like about this game. It's very just, like, here's a dungeon, here's the same enemy, fight them for the next while. Have fun. And, I mean, it's not terrible, and it definitely switches it around, like, frequently, but it does feel a bit dull by the end of a dungeon. That's just a shame. Oh well, low budget, I guess. Because it would be nice if... You know what? I would actually not mind if recolored sprites of old units would actually show up. Oh well. Oops. See how it goes. Have a good one. Life's transfer. Nope. We're just gonna wail on the guy in the back. But yeah, I do love how this is a pretty solid roguelike reference they're throwing at us right now. Freaking love my old school roguelikes, even if I don't like playing them because they're ugly. I'm a shallow individual. Okay, Pommel Strike. Beautiful. There are more monsters if I do custom battles. I mean, that's true. That is true. Can I... I can do custom battles in this dungeon, can't I? No, you can't do custom battles in the actual, like, just dungeon crawl portion of this. Unfortunate. Oh well. Anyway, you enter a room that has a window with a breathtaking view, the snowy mountains of Accent. Nice. Now we just need to find that back door. It's probably on the lower level. Unfortunately, you see a malformed black mass moving your way. It seems that it has noticed you and attacks. And it is slimes. I'm not going to say we're fully prepared on this one. Oh well. We'll make do. Wizard might have to rely on not doing anything for a little while. At least everybody else is looking good. And I'm definitely going to over-abuse the, whew, that did damage. I'm going to over-abuse the, cleric, for mana recovery too. Because he's got a very high mana pool to begin with. So why don't we just do group heal purge. I'll probably need to do more healing on the dwarf, but still. If I remember right, these slimes have pretty bad body rolls too, which is handy. Okay. So we've got... Yeah, she can't do anything. More shield action. Yeah, the more energy we can get to the party, the better off I am going to be. So Pommel Strike. Critical weakness. We're definitely rolling in status effects here, which feels really good. Let's see. Demon's good. I don't want to kill the, I do not want to kill the Warlock if I can. But ultimately, if we sacrifice the Warlocks, all of the Warlock's health just to beat this fight, we can revive her on the next fight. And shouldn't be a problem. Try fire on the green one. Maybe elemental. Nope. They're not weak to any moves that I have, that I know of. I've tried. Okay. Finally. A little bit of damage. So we take out the yellow slime quick. Gets us access to the back row. Not like it really matters too much. Hey, you know what? This is actually the first unique enemy type apart from the XY thing that we've been fighting all this time. I dig it. Alright, let's heal the dwarf up. Note to self, maybe put more points into his passive. Maybe. I love that the fire does so much damage. Whoa. Do they take extra damage from burning? I don't know. It kind of looked like it, though. Which is actually quite useful. Touch of Blight. Gotta be running out of mana soon. Then again, or not mana, energy soon. Does it matter? No. We got this in the bag. Okay. Hey, Deneen. This will be going on YouTube. Do not worry. Everything goes on YouTube. Well, almost anything. Everything. There we go. Okay, looks like we're good. And victory! Okay, we get glasses, items been sent to the stash, any good drops, yada yada yada. Is it where it's not time to leave the mountain, but it is time to save and exit. Go to the game room. And get the shield action. There we go. So now we have Feng Shui Master. We have a new table. Beautiful. So we got, continue on. Here. There's a sturdy chest in the room, and you can find no key. Okay, looks like we're good. The chest contains a monster's hard-earned savings. Yay, money that I don't need. I guess more enchantments would be good, but still. Okay. In the corner of this otherwise empty room, you see a crude ladder. You decide to move on to the next floor. The former use of this room is hard to determine. Now it's filled with trash, waste, and bones. How big is the dungeon? The answer is apparently large. Whoops. Well, not really whoops, but whatever. Okay, at the center of this room is a deep pit covered with iron bars. You rescue the captive. We get experience. Yay. I'm trying to, like, speed it through. Unfortunately, this game is not exactly set up for random generated dungeons. And if you notice, we are completely out of mana. Okay. At the center of this otherwise empty room, you see a body of a partially eaten humanoid. Alright. Let's keep going. Desk purchase was a waste of money because basically it only affects the cheerleader. No, it helps the whole party. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Well, yeah. Okay, at the center of this room, you see a crude stone table. Drink it. Body's mending. That's not useful. Yeah, the lack of energy here is getting annoying. The floor of this chamber is covered with sleeping mats and piles of straw. Hey, monsters, let's fight them. So, that actually might be a very true situation here. Well, at least the cleric has plenty of energy. Plus, we can use it with some of the other characters. Like, I would actually rather have the, let's try that. Yeah, so it only works for her. Well, she needs it anyway. So we can use a little bit of mana here. Actually, we can use a fair amount. Because he recovers it and stuff. Yeah, so the Goth has no power. Actually, the Goth has plenty of power. That's not a concern. So this way, at the very least, with the new table, we can have the Wizard and the Goth shield to get some of their resources back. However, the Goth has plenty of power still in effect. Just as a little bit more. Let's just keep using the shield action. I'm gonna save her mana for the whatever final fight we have in this area. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's keep healing him. It's efficient. He's the only one getting hit. So yeah, we've got a lot of energy regeneration moves here. I'm definitely gonna have to put more points into the wizards. Yeah, so if you do a shield action with him, he gets some back, which is worthwhile. And she can just hurt herself. In fact, it might actually just be generally better for me to sacrifice the Goth over and over and over again. I have no idea how much mana she has left. It's apparently substantial. Okay. This is so slow. Part of the problem is this dungeon is, of course, cursed, so I do, like, substantially less damage than usual. Okay, as you move further in the room, there's a sturdy chest, no key. Let's... maybe? Then again, these usually turn into mimics. So... oh. More health potions. Further ahead you see, a treasure! Then we get the beverage. Item has been sent to your stash. Okay. Well, we're probably getting pretty close to done with this. We could drink the energy potion. Yeah... no, wrong character. She's got sustainability. That is freaky. The open mouth thing. Because it doesn't actually... it just goes on top of the usual mouth. And so, like, the... oh, God, it's just really unnerving looking. Oh, well, that's fine. What is this thing, anyway? Oh, just energy bonus. Alright. Whatever. Yeah, I should probably buy more consumables next time I'm in a town. That said, I'm just lazy. The walls, the ceiling, and the floor are covered by some kind of organic tissue forming diabolical shapes. In the center of the room, you see 4 large leather eggs. The tops of the eggs are open, and they're empty now. Alright. As you enter this room, you are engulfed in a feeling of old, dry, and dusty evilness. The sheer power of this feeling makes you tremble and doubt whether you are prepared. You cautiously proceed deeper into the room and see something sitting in the throne, made of rusted iron. Root of evil. Who dares enter my throne-dom? The great square root of evil will banish you from existence. Caps lock, anybody? Alright. Oh, hey. We've got an X squared now. That's new. Alright. Let's do group heals. We're gonna need the mana. Summon the demon. It's probably the last of her mana, but that's okay. We've got solutions to that. Okay. So now that I'm glad I used that mana potion on the wizard there, we'll just set him on fire a bunch. And I saved up a lot, so we can do dagger spam. Perfect. Too much math, kill it. Oh, hey, and we're not suffering the imbalance situation that we were earlier. So we can actually do damage to these guys. Good. That's exactly what I needed. It's a bit slow, but whatever. Okay, not life transfer. Yeah, so that costs a little bit of her health. Maybe it doesn't, actually. Does it matter? Not really. Okay, and luckily the fireball is right before the thief. So you can always just do the dagger spam. Yeah! Burn the math. I'm actually kind of disappointed that the root of all evil is a tree and not, like, you know, some kind of square root situation. I mean, it does have the little square root symbol on it. It also has a C drive symbol on it, which is weird. I'm not complaining. Okay. Okay. Touch of Blight. Yeah, so we are using some of the Warlock's health with it, each one of these, but it's fairly efficient, and the Cleric keeps healing the Warlock up. So it doesn't matter that much. The passive would be interesting to upgrade, though. Oh yeah, I was actually thinking with the Warlock, it'd be really interesting to switch back and forth between Lifesteal and the Life is Power skill. Because I get that the two of those in conjunction would actually be really quite powerful. However, I'm just lazy and would rather put points into things that actually do a lot of damage. Especially because, you know, I'm low level and don't really feel like grinding. It's actually a cube root. You know, you're correct on that one, sort of. Okay, after the heroic fight, you approach the back door to the dungeon. You open it and fresh mountain air fills your lungs. You have passed the Temple of Broken Balance. Yay! Easy job for heroes like us. And we get some experience. Oh, there's a room I missed. Oh well, not really the end of the world. And let us finally rest. It still bothers me that you can't rest in the middle of the dungeon with, say, just a higher chance of getting ambushed. Okay. Well, let me take a look. I still don't know how much of this game is left, though. We could be at the very end, or we could still have a ways to go, and I do not know. Are you kidding me? Well, at least this barely cost me any money. But still. Better have something good in it. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter too much. Just be kind of nice. Yay, there we go. Whatever we get. It is. Item has been sent to your stash. Oh, it was just one of those dwarven helmets. Alright, whatever. Don't care that much. So,